Rob Barlow here, Whitewater Gun Dogs. Nice 50-degree day with a nice wind here in Pendleton, Oregon. You know, you can see shirt sleeves, almost January. So what we're doing here is I got Maverick and Dahlia. Dahlia being the youngest, just a puppy. What I'm doing is working on moving birds. I want to teach these dogs, really can't teach them, I have to expose them to moving birds. So the last couple of days we've sat the dog out, walked out, threw this clip-wing bird out. I wait till it starts moving off, and then I send a dog for a retrieve. So they get to the area of the retrieve, bird's not there, now they're circling around, and they've learned that these birds don't just sit there, they move. So now we're gonna start rolling a bird in. We're gonna run the dogs on it. I'm not planting it, I'm rolling it in, I want it to move. And we'll see how good they do. We got our backup dog, Rogue, our cocker. If we need to go find a bird, we'll pull him off the truck and go find a bird. But one of the little tips I wanted to give you is, so this is this little spray bottle. You know, you've heard at field trials, oh, we're wetting the birds down, we're wetting the birds down and doing this and spraying. But this is a little trick I want to show you guys. I put a cup of Wesson cooking oil, just regular oil in it, not a cup, quarter cup, and then I fill it up. And I shake it up, and what that oil does is it pulls the scent off the birds, and it stays on the grasses longer, which helps the dogs track birds better. And you can see, so this has been shaken up. We spray the tail, you can see the white, that's the oil, feet, breast, tail. And so those birds, then I just roll them in. And when they run, they'll just leave a film of oil, scented oil behind them. It's not a cure-all, but it really helps. So I'm gonna go put this bird out, and I'm just gonna go out there, 1, 2, 3, 4 flags, and roll this bird in. We're gonna run our older dog so he doesn't have to run through any old scent. And then each dog will be planted closer, so you always get a fresh spot. So I'm gonna go roll this bird in, and we're gonna go get Maverick, and then we're gonna go run. We walked out there, rolled that bird in for Maverick, and I stood there just long enough to watch and see which direction it headed out in. Doesn't always mean it's gonna go that direction, but that just gives me a good idea where to start. The other thing I do, again, next dog, me, the dog trainer, always planting back, making sure things go faster for the next dog. So when I roll a bird in for these guys, I tuck their head under wing, grab their leg, grab that wing just like this, and I just roll it in like a bowling ball. Just leaves a lot of scent and helps the dog's initial find. Not always, sometimes they'll cut the track, but you know, we start out helping them. Okay, so we don't have any birds in here right now other than on the 4th flag. I've rolled that bird in. So, you know, we're gonna take advantage of this. We know we got one bird out there. So, got a little bit, wind's kind of died down a little bit, but it's still quartering up. So we'll work on pattern work. And when we get to the area and he indicates the bird, we'll let him do his thing. Let's go. Again, you just, no collars, just running them. What are you doing back there? before I roll the bird in. Ah, didn't run. Oh well, they don't always run. So we're gonna help them a little bit. I'll show you kind of what we were talking about by throwing a bird in. Come here, here. Come on, here. Here, good. Come on. Good, hop. Good, drop. Good, hop. So we seat him down there. We walk out here. Not very far. So that bird's running right to left, or left to right. It's over here now. It's moving off the, so it's moved far enough. He could see that. Maverick. So he's trying to sort this bird out. This bird went that way, so now it's a downwind runner for him. There he's hitting the track. There he's got it. Good boy. There you go. Let's go. Come on, here, here. Good, hop. Good job, hop. So, you know, we didn't get what we wanted on the initial, but we got to work on this by walking him out, throwing that bird. That bird landed right there, ran up there and ran up that direction, downwind for him. And he got it, hit the track. You can see him pretty positive when he made that turn, where the bird turned, he made that turn and on the bird. So that's kind of what we do with our introduction to moving birds with these guys. You know, we'll give these guys probably a dozen of these in the next couple of weeks so they really understand what moving birds are all about. 13 months old here in another week or so. We rolled her bird in just off this first flag and it proceeded to leave the county. So we're gonna see how good she can use her nose. Dahlia's had a few dead birds, pheasants thrown for her. This is really her first introduction through this runner program we got going on here for them to live pheasants. So a good way to break them in is not all birds are on the nest. Looking for that first cast bird. Got it programmed into her, that's what I want. This bird took off running, so she could hit it out there. By the looks of it, she's got it right there. So, which is good, she's working it. See, she's working down, working down. There you go. Good girl. So she didn't hit the scent up here at all, but she got out there where the cover's a little bit thicker and she cut that track and figured it out. Yeah. Come on. She needs to learn how to handle big birds. There you go. Come on. Atta girl. Let's go. Come on. Here. There you go. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Okay, good. All right. Good job. Good job. Hey, you want that, don't you? So, yeah, we rolled that bird in here. She never indicated nothing, but that bird come across here in this light cover and headed out obviously down there where it got into a little bit of heavier cover. She picked that track up and took it down along the edge and picked up the bird. Success. And that's what we're looking for.